all of a sudden we're focusing on 4 teams. 3 of these teams fucking sold at the trade deadline. 2 of them to the Mets. And now I'm watching Giants Cardinals games and not even being sure who to root for. I'm watching Diamondbacks games who gave up their 2 best hitters other than Ketel Marte.
I will just bring up one team just because I know that it would make Mets fans' hearts hurt the most, and that's the Giants. Just because that team is absolutely loaded with ex-Mets. It's loaded with ex-Mets, including Drew Gilbert, who they traded, Buto, who they traded, and Gilbert's been playing well. Buto's been solid. He's been one of their back end relievers. Lucchese's been one of their back end relievers. Wilmer Flores, Dom Smith. I mean, that team is just
Dom
crazy.
Smith.
It's just loaded with ex Mets. So like, in like a super LOL Mets world, that would be the team that really ends up at least making it interesting, like down the stretch. That's probably not going to happen. I think the Reds are probably the best talent of that group, but I just think 4 games in 19, it's tough.
If the Mets go 9-10 over the last 10 games, which I don't think is really acceptable, but it's possible. These other teams would have to go, I believe, 13-6 to tie the Mets. This would get all these teams to 85 wins. The Reds, if they could do that, they would make the playoffs and the Mets would lose. All the other teams would lose on the tiebreaker. So they'd really have to actually go 14-5.
Yeah.
And that's if the Mets go 1 game under 500 the rest of the way. If the Mets do any better than that, it's very, very unlikely these teams are going to catch them. And even if they do go 9-10, these other teams, other than the Reds, sold for a reason. They're not very good. If the Mets were playing remotely, like slightly above average baseball, we would not be talking about this at all.